Hi, this is Andy from RetroSalem.com, and today I'll be doing a 1-credit review on R-Type. Now, this isn't going to be an in-depth review or the historical thing of the game. It's just me, my memory, why I like the game, and trying to play it on 1 credit. Now, what I love about this game, first things first, is the Giger-inspired artwork. The characters are just so memorable. I love the End of Level Guardian. Hopefully I'll be able to reach it. Now, this is probably one of my favourite arcade games ever, and possibly my top 20. It's in there somewhere. I love R-Type, I love the simplicity of it, and today hopefully I'll tell you a little bit about why I enjoy this game and why I like it so much. Now here we go, R-Type. Simple title screen, but that's all you really need. Now I am going to try and get as far as I can on 1 credit. Again, lack of time really prevents me from playing games a lot more, so that's why arcade games suit my sort of type of time I have. Now as you can see, the graphics are nice and simple, the sound effects are reasonable, but back in the day what really made this game stood out was what this game actually did. It added a whole new spin on this whole shooter thing by adding the force ball. Now, as far as I know, the force ball hadn't really been added into a game before. The force ball was made of an indestructible metal, basically. You could shoot it, well, the bad guys could shoot it, you could crash into enemies, and you wouldn't die because of the force ball. Now, why on earth they didn't make the whole ship out of that metal, I have no idea. Now, what I really want to talk about, guys, not just the arcade game, because, you know, I absolutely love it, and you can see why it's amazing, but I want to talk about some of my favourite conversions. Now, the first conversion I want to talk about, which is amazing, is the ZX Spectrum. And the ZX Spectrum was full colour, looked amazing, played like the arcade game, but what I find amazing is that they managed to squish all that into the little ZX Spectrum when you consider at the time how powerful the arcade was compared to the ZX Spectrum. It had everything, it had all of this, had all the bosses, and it's amazing, you know, how, like I said, how they managed to do it. Now, one of my other favourite conversions as well was on the Sega Master System. The Sega Master System is a great conversion. Fair enough, you know, the sprites flicker, but I believe everything's there as well. The gameplay is really addictive, it's really easy to control. Speaking about controls, I'm having slightly difficulty controlling this because I've not configured my control pad right and I can't move left. I can only move diagonally. So I do apologise about that, guys, but I'll try and get as far into this game as possible. Now, like I was saying about the Sega Master System, the Sega Master System version even had an extra level which the arcade didn't have. But again, R-Type is a superb game, it's so easy to get into, incredibly hard to put down, and that's what I love about this game. My lack of time recently with shift work, family life, only really means I can only really get into arcade games. Notable versions that you should check out as well. Check out the PC version. The PC version I think came on 2 little discs, and another good version which came out recently was the remake of the Amstrad version, which is absolutely amazing. And that's me dead by the look of it, guys. Now, while the 10-second credit things roll up, let me quickly plug a few things. I'm Andy, I'm from RetroSalem.com. Check out our weekly podcast every Friday on iTunes. See you guys next time. Goodbye.